goes, oh, right at the corner.
And
Maybe
recorded
First,
pause.
yeah, he'll enjoy that. All right. Hey, welcome to WKN Podcast, where we talk about anything, everything, whatever the heck we want. Usually we throw some four-wheel drive or Jeep stuff in there, but heck, sometimes we don't because we forget, and every day is our first day. So welcome to season 2, episode 7. These are your hosts.
Thomas.
Stacy.
That's Dustin. This is Lola, and I'm Sylvia.
Welcome.
So, welcome. This is all kind of crazy. I am at Dustin's desk, so I don't really know what to do again.
That's normal.
And
And then
Lola,
you got the stationary Dustin
I do have the
with
stationary Dustin.
the goggles.
So he had a bet with Baby Weddle, and I don't remember what happened, but this was supposed to be his background, but somehow so I don't know if this counts as the whole. I don't know if he actually is getting the whole thing or not, since he's not even the one in the background, but it's fine. And Lola is like legit laying in the middle of the desk.
Figures.
Like, see me.
Awesome.
Figures.
Yeah. So what have you guys been up to? Anything fun?
I wouldn't necessarily call it fun. It was just life in general.
Just life in
Yes.
general. Yeah.
Yep.
Weather here has been stupid.
It's been weird.
Yep.
Crazy.
Gearing up for another bad week.
Yeah. How do we have like 100 inches of rain and a flood? And
Topped
then
with snow.
yeah, like have thunderstorms
Topped
last
with
night,
snow.
and then wake up this morning to snow, and then people were driving off in ditches this morning on the way to church. I was like, what in the absolute heck
Yeah.
is going on?
It was like, I think it was like in the 40s or 50s last night, and now it's down in the 20s.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'll have to send you guys, I'll have to text it to you guys. Dustin will put a picture
Somewhere.
maybe here. Yeah, of our backyard. I couldn't, of course, get a great picture of it because it was dark, and then I had to do that thing on my phone where
Oh,
it takes dark pictures, Our entire
Yeah.
backyard, all
It's
the way
flooded.
up to our pool, was flooded. Like the backyard,
Wow.
it has never gotten that high before.
Wow.
And then, of
Yeah,
course, we have a crap ton of snow on top of it.
even
It's
better.
crazy. And then when Scotty was driving home, he had sent, because he left last night and it started to really pour. And down on that corner on Fagenbush, he was helping a lady that had just went off, and he was in over his knees in water.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, on his way out. And
That's crazy. Yeah,
it was
our
crazy.
backyard it's completely saturated, but it's not like flooded.
Flooded. Yeah.
But it's
Mm.
pretty bad
I
as
was
well.
kind of nervous to check my basement, so I did not walk down to check the basement until about like 4 o'clock, especially after Obi said his was
Oh, I
flooded.
know. Poor Obi.
I know, I was like,
He
oh
got flooded
no, like
bad.
I don't want to even check. And I'm like, I mean, it doesn't smell like wet.
I don't smell wet.
I'm
I
at the
don't
top of the
smell
smells, like
water.
top of the stairs, being like, I don't think
It
it
doesn't smell
smells.
like rain in
It
my
doesn't,
house, so
yeah,
I
it
think we're
doesn't
good.
smell like, musty, so maybe it's okay. So I
Maybe.
definitely
I
Maybe.
don't
walked on, but
know.
it was okay. I was happy.
No, we really haven't been busy doing much other than just dealing with some family personal stuff and then just some other bogusness that
Yeah.
we're just getting through. Hey,
It
it's a
just makes us
beautiful thing.
stronger, dude. All the stuff, all the
All this stuff.
suckiness, you just gotta be thankful for the good stuff around, the good friends, and all the positive stuff, and don't let
Yeah.
any of that other crap tear you down. All it
Nope,
is,
not at
all it
all.
does, all that stuff does is the whole reason it's around is just to make you stronger.
Oh yeah. Whatever life throws at you just makes you stronger. So
Yep.
I don't worry
Roll.
about it.
What is that? Like rolling with the homies. I'm always like rolling with the punches.
That's
Yep.
right. That's
Hey,
right.
big thing we say in the army,
You
drink
know
water
what?
and rub dirt on it.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Every
Well,
night,
it's
Thomas and I sit here and laugh at all the chaos around us and the chaos in everybody else's life to go along
first
with
world
ours. And
problems. I
like,
know, like
hey,
first
World
like
War
these
problems,
are
let's
our
go.
yeah, these are our first world problems. That's what I'm like. We're lucky that we're rolling with the punches, because if we were start throwing punches, then
Yeah,
shit's
we
gonna
have
be real.
problems. Yeah.
It's
Yep.
gonna be
We're
real.
too nice.
Yeah.
Ooh,
We are.
sometimes that
Yeah.
does
Except for
suck.
Dustin. That's why he's not here.
Yeah,
That's why we
there's
got
black
Why
eyes
he's
stationary
that are
Dustin.
abroad.
yeah. there's black eyes underneath these from his drinking.
That's why he's wearing the goggles. Sylvia
Look
done
at
black both of them.
Yeah, I know. I did. His beard looks like insane. I guess because it's just got all the dirt and everything else in it. So, uh, freaking Brandon out there, he's been drill. His face is a completely different color than the rest of him. Like he
I
looks
believe
like
it.
he's been a coal miner.
Like
Yeah,
Dominic when he gets off work at the tire
yeah.
shop.
Like he's
Yeah.
so dirty, and Dustin's like blowing black crap out of his nose. I'm like, oh, don't you
What
want
are
to be
they
in the
doing
garage?
over there?
No. Well, they're cutting. I don't really know. They're
Mhm.
cutting
Tell him
parts
to
off.
probably cut the frame on the TJ to get the
Well,
lift
they
on
have
there.
both axles out, and they're cutting all this crap off of both axles, and then they're flat disking it or something, and then
Yeah,
making it, and then they
cleaning it
painted
up.
it. They haven't even started on the lift part yet.
Oh
Oh
wow.
wow.
No, they've been working. It was bad. It was really bad. So I guess they're just trying to make it not kill them when they drive down the road because I think it was actually pretty like sketch. But
Yeah,
it's old. I
that's
mean,
what I heard.
that's what I asked them. I'm like, shit, is that gonna be what Savannah's is like
Probably.
when we
Yeah.
do the TJ? Because, but at least they won't have to do the axles because they'll be putting mine underneath it, so they'll
I
have
mean,
like a
Yeah,
just
little
we'll
bit
have to we'll have to clean
some
basically
cutting and
cut all
stuff,
the
but at least it
factory
won't be
components
full of
off, but
rust.
it
They had
makes
to.
us think about Scotty and David's. I mean,
Scotty's was
maybe we
like
should
that
take
too.
theirs down to the frame.
I know, it's so bad. But they had to I walked out there. I don't even the days have ran together. This is the third day.
yeah.
And there's gonna be many more. But and of course we don't care. Like we don't really care. Um but they started on Valentine's Day and then they it was either yesterday or today I went out there and I'm like, why is the garage door open and the heat on full blast? But it's because he was standing so much that it like the
It
rust
was
they
kicking
couldn't
all the
breathe. Yeah,
it was kicking
yeah,
all the dust. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But
that's not good to be.
They're making Brandon do a lot of it, so he's
That's good.
learning a
He's
lot. And
learning.
then yeah, and Lexi's been out there a lot, learning a little bit too. So
Good.
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 yeah,
Yeah, we were trying to make it out, but just with other
yeah.
stuff going on.
It's a weird weekend, but again, like we're not romantical,
It's been a
so
crazy week.
yeah. So whenever they're like, "Do you care if it's on Valentine's Day?" I'm like, I mean, you're at our house, so we're gonna be here anyway. It doesn't really matter. you
Yeah.
know?
I know
It's
y'all are weird. Y'all don't really celebrate
We don't really,
holidays or
yeah, we've been together.
birthdays
I
or
know I would say it's just because we've been together forever, but you guys have been together actually a little longer than we have, I think.
Yeah.
27
But
years,
but my parents
going
were
on
never like
28.
that, so you know me. I'm like, he's married to another dude, pretty much, because I'm not a normal female on
Yeah.
like gifts and stuff like that and
We normally
dates.
don't go out on Valentine's. We usually go out to eat the day after. Just the restaurants are horrible that day. So,
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah, overpriced. Savannah said that they were on a 2 hour wait for 3 hours.
Oh,
Like
well,
the
we went
whole,
out yesterday, Stacy. We were gonna because we still have some gift cards left from Texas Roadhouse. And
yeah.
so Stacy, this was at 6 o'clock,
it
five
was
thirty,
before
six
6.
o'clock.
Yeah, 5:30 I put us on the list.
What time did you
How
get
long
in?
was the
7?
wait, Stacy?
When I put us on the list, it said hour 55 to 2:40, and I was like, nope. So we went to Longhorns
I
instead.
was say
And it was a
2:40.
20-minute wait.
It was a 30-minute
It's 30
wait.
minute.
So, but when we were getting our food at Longhorns, then we came up as our table was ready at
Of
Texas
course.
House. And I was like, "Oh, sorry, we're already here. Not
Oh
bad."
yeah,
They
across
called
the
us like
way.
6 times. I was like, "They'll
Mm-mm.
figure it out."
So side chick day must also be getting incredibly busy now. That's what Dustin was like. Oh, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know if we had any plans. I'm like, dude, don't you know that if we had plans, you were supposed to make them. Like that's how this goes.
Yeah.
But
He's
No.
I'm
like,
like, no. I said I'd rather be on side chick day because that way I know that I'm not the side chick. That there is no side chick because I'm here.
Mm-mm.
you're the main chick, the side
And
chick,
see, I'm all the chicks.
and the behind the back chick.
Yep, I'm
Yeah.
all the chicks. All the chicks.
Yeah, too
So, did you
funny.
Yeah.
guys have anything fun to drink today or eat? Me
I don't think
either. It's because
I brought out a new cup though. It's still
I
the same
well,
thing.
I have my
I
water because I am
I
dehydrated
actually
again.
gave it to him, but yeah.
couple of
Oh,
years
that's
ago.
so
It's actually a
cute.
couple of years ago.
Yeah, little baby
He forgot he
Grogu or
had it.
Yoda, both.
It's been in Stacy's office is
Yeah.
where
Oh,
they've been
well,
stationary
Stacy,
until
is this
I
considered your
finally got all
office,
my stuff
Stacy?
situated and
Yeah,
got my shelf up.
I love it.
So
It looks so good.
I was
Stacy,
like, "Do you want your stuff?" He's like, "Not yet." And I just started laying it on the bed. Here you go. Here you go.
I know
Need more room.
I need to actually organize the spot that I had in the guest room. Savannah kept taking it over. So she was knocking all my stuff over to do nails there.
Oh, jeez.
Because she's like, why don't I have anywhere to do nails here? Like, because it's a flipping house. Like,
Tell
I'm
her
not,
to make her a spot down in the basement with a
that's where
little
it's at
bed.
now. That's where it's at
Okay.
now. Yeah. So she actually moved in our workout area.
Mhm.
There's like a little space. So she moved two of the weight benches over and then put a table there. But the table is way too damn big.
Yeah.
But now that hopefully she's out of the guest room, I can go back into my little corner. But the couch over there is so like I'm in this hard ass chair now, and I have to sit up, and my feet can't be. That's
You
why the
want to move back
dog.
to the couch, don't
I
you?
want to be back on the couch. Yeah, I like
I'm
my.
thinking about bringing the futon from Dominic's to put right over there to just like mosey that away.
Yeah, for real. Just bring your dang camera
Just turn your
and
camera and face it
yeah,
towards the
and we
futon.
can hear you. It'll be fine. Like it's who we are. We're comfortable
I'm
people.
just gonna put the
I'm
podcast. I'm just
literally
gonna put it on a stand and take it
I don't
with
know if you
me.
can see. I took my jeans off and already put my pajamas on.
I'm in sweats, so
Yeah, and I've been
hey,
in a t-shirt and a hoodie all day long.
I took my pajamas off just to run to Starbucks to get 3 shots of espresso. So
Oh, see, did you go to Target or did you go to the other one?
no, the one right down the road.
You should have drove through. You wouldn't even have to take your pajamas off. Do they
I
have a
didn't know how
drive-through?
busy it was gonna be,
Oh,
and you gotta pour if it's just shots of espresso, you need to add it to something pretty quick so they don't
mm.
die. So
They die? Like they
Explain
don't.
it, Stacy.
if you don't add espresso shots to flavor or to milk or something, they'll go flat.
Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. I did not know that. I did not know that at
Yeah.
all.
He ain't gonna with you, so you better stop.
Guess I'm gonna have to delete that. They weren't even talking to us.
Thanks, Stacy.
Damn dogs.
Thanks, Stacy.
He about to
Odie's
F
down
around
here
and find
about to
out.
eat Diesel's face.
He's gonna F around and find out.
Diesel always does, that dog.
No,
Oh, that's funny.
Diesel's like this with this is his head. His tail's like wagging. I don't think y'all could see it. And Odie,
I
y'all
can see
couldn't
his
hear.
tail.
Odie's like growling.
Like mad.
Yeah,
Big mad.
Even though Odie can't see, he don't like especially Diesel in his face.
in his
He
face.
hates Diesel in his face. He'll eat him
Aw,
alive. It's funny.
that's
Yeah,
so funny.
He can't see, so Diesel's face is right here, but Odie's over here barking and yapping because he can't see him. He just knows he's close.
my philosophy for about 2 weeks is F around and find out. Well, Diesel's about to find
Yep.
out.
Everybody.
I
Like
think
if
that's
you
kind of
F
been
around, yeah.
that's kind of been for the
the
last
theme year.
almost month. It's been
It's been
Yep.
like 2 or 3 years
we
of my life that I'm just like
we're not holding back.
like effing around and
I had a girl at
I don't
work.
care.
I had a girl at work come at me on Friday, and I was like, "Ooh."
See, these people like that. I feel like that people need to be schooled because they have learned to disrespect people and not get. I think we've gotten too soft because it used to be if you said that crap, you got busted right in the mouth, and nobody gets busted in the mouth
and
no more.
fired. I was like,
No, like the
nope.
disrespect that people said. Not only am I going to fire you, but I.
Mhm.
That's what I tell Savannah all the time because sometimes she has some little brat at school. And I said, you know what I did with my quote bully at hair school is I finally had enough of her. And I told her, I'm go out back because I'm gonna beat your ass by the train tracks. Meet me out back in like 5 minutes because I'm gonna beat your
We're
ass.
done. Yep.
Yeah, I'm done messing with you. You have like I'm getting ready to graduate, so I don't even care if they send me home for
I
a
don't
week.
care.
I don't care.
I
And you
don't
know what's
care.
really funny is that after that we didn't talk for a long time, but then guess who did her hair for a long period of time?
You did.
She paid
Yeah.
me to do her hair. I didn't
I
care. It was money.
don't care.
Money is
It's money.
money.
Yeah,
Yep.
she
Money.
worked in a nursing
20's
home, and
20.
I own my own salon. So
Well, the biggest
there's
thing
that.
is if,
Haters.
yep,
Always jealous of
just
some sort.
leave us alone. We're
Yeah,
not
just
messing
leave
with
me the. That's
anybody.
what I'm
Leave
saying.
us
Just leave me
alone.
the hell.
If you come at us, come at me, bro.
Yeah,
We're
that's what I
we're
tell
just gonna let you
Savannah.
have it.
I'm like, whenever they're the disrespect, I'm like, some of these people are real stupid, honey. And obviously they don't learn easily. And you know what teaches people quickly? Pain. Pain. And of
Pain and
course,
then
my kid
kill them with kindness.
is a way better person than me. So if she ever actually came home because she beat someone up, I would just know that that person deserved it more than any person in the whole wide
Yeah,
world.
exactly.
Because Savannah's like, Mom, like I'm not gonna. I'm like, well, you've told them 100 times that hurt your feelings or this and this and this, and they continue to come at you. You're gonna have to hurt them.
You have to stomp them.
You're gonna
Just gonna
have
have to
to.
stomp them.
You're gonna have to
That's
punch
it.
him in the mouth. It's as simple as that. She's too
That's it.
nice. And that's the problem is I think that people run over nice people now. Like more than I feel like if anything, like I feel really bad for incredibly nice people because I feel like they get the shaft all the time.
They do.
And I'm like, I could never, it makes me mad sometimes when people are mean to really nice people. Like that person is like
Well,
literally the nicest person. Why are you being mean to them, you big fat jerk? It's
well,
fine.
I'll take so much to a point, and sometimes even more so than normal than
Yeah.
somebody else would, and it just gets to a point where it's like, you know what? All right,
Well, you
you're
try
gonna
to be
come at me.
mature.
I try to look past it. I try to move on. I try to
Now I'm
ignore
mad.
it. But it gets to a point where you get backed in the corner and you're like, all right,
Yeah, it's just
we
life.
about to fight.
Yeah, and I feel like that's all the time. Thankfully, I don't have like disrespectful. My customers are amazing. They don't disrespect my time, like like my back, all those things. They're so great, but then there are just like people that I cannot believe people how they treat some of my girls, the disrespect that they do. And you guys know that I'm usually pretty calm and nice, but the girls at the salon know that Mama Bear Sylvia is a mean bear. So whenever someone's being really mean to one of my girls, I'm like a pimp because I'm like, you don't talk to my girls like that. Like, give them their money and get the hell out.
Get out,
they're,
yo.
they're
Don't
like,
come back.
who are you? But I turn on my mean face.
Like, I own this salon, so go.
So get the
Like,
hell out.
pay
Yeah,
and
like
get out, don't come
yeah.
back.
If you're making my girl cry, like my one little girl who's pregnant with twins, this lady made her cry. Oh, I was furious
Oh,
because she's so like she doesn't take anything, and then she was crying, and I'm like, oh hell no, you're not making my poor little girl who's pregnant with twins cutting your ugly ass hair. We ain't gonna make her cry. I'm gonna make you cry.
Yep,
And you're
yep,
banned. You ain't never coming back.
yep. Yeah, Stacy's good about being the kill 'em with kindness.
Yeah, but especially I'm sure with you with management, I feel like just people are so disrespectful and they will never, nothing happens to them. Like nothing happens to them. I remember we didn't backtalk. We weren't late because if you got so many late, you were gone. Now people literally will just be an hour and a half late and
And
nothing
nothing
happens to
happens.
them
No.
because
they
they're
play
just
the game.
lucky. They're just
They play
lucky
the game.
that they have an employee that sometimes shows up, or just
Yep.
people in general. The disrespect that people give each other is again, I think this is probably going to get us canceled, but I think a couple kicks to the teeth would stop that.
I wish
I
it
might.
would.
Figuratively.
I feel like I'm promoting violence, but
Figuratively. We'll just say
figuratively,
that figuratively.
they've been effing around for a long time. People need to find out.
And yeah,
Like
we're
I can
gonna
see all
find
my
Just like
out.
girls.
that
I
dog.
can see all my girls just starting to go, and every time someone gets sideways, I'm just knocking them. They'll be like, my salon will be on the news, beating customers.
With kindness. Beating with
Yeah,
kindness.
with beating with kindness, it's gonna be
Beating
fine.
with
It'll
kindness.
be our feather fifth. But
Yep.
It's all
so
good.
yeah, so I feel like we don't have a whole lot to talk about because we haven't really done a lot
No, we've
this
just
week.
been
'Cause
busy with
yeah, but I feel
normal
like we've
life
been
stuff,
kind
but
of locking down some dates, and we've been asked to do a couple cool events already. That reminds me, if
Yeah.
anybody's watching this and you have a cool event coming up that you want White Knuckle at, we have our flex ramp, and then we're going to try a couple new things at some of the shows this year. We're going to do a little RC flex ramp, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
that's
so
in the works.
we're getting one of those, and then anything that wants to flex, if you have a Power Wheels, bring that bad boy up. We'll throw it on a ramp and see
Flex
how
If
it
you
it.
have a
does.
Prius and want to check it out, we'll
Yeah,
drive
come
it on the
on.
ramp.
Yeah, well, you don't care. So we're gonna be doing that, and then someone had said that we should make like a little like RC like a course. He said you could do it on like a thick piece of that that stuff that's on the side of our ramps. You know what I'm talking about? That kind of like
The steel grates. Oh,
corrugated cardboard stuff. He says you just
oh
do it
yeah,
with like
yeah.
spray foam, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
well, that's actually like a good idea. So we might do some stuff like that, and then and I think David's going to kind of hang out with us some and do some of his audio
Yep.
stuff at a few.
Yeah.
So if you guys have any shows coming up, we love doing fundraising ones, and if you want us to come bring some of that stuff, holler at
Yeah.
us
Hit us up.
before our calendar gets really filled up, because that was a problem last year, is that we love doing this, and then kind of towards
I
the
know we've
end
got 2 back to back
we've
already
got
on.
2 back-to-back weekends already. Yeah, that is May 10th. We're bringing, I know we're bringing a ramp. I don't know if we're bringing anything else. I have to talk to her for the second annual Flexin'
Mhm.
for 50. That's a good
Yep.
one.
And the
And then
17th.
the 17th, we're going to be at Mike Lenning's for Louisville Voodoo Jeep Club. They are doing their Go Topless event.
Hay's already full.
Oh
I
yeah,
know,
May's
I know. And then
stupid.
the
And then
following
that next
weekend,
week is
going to
we're going to
S'more. I know.
S'more.
So I have to work. I have to work a
Yeah.
half a day on the 17th, but I figured that you boys can get the ramp there
Yeah, we'll
and
be there.
I got
we'll
to
show up.
figure out what
Well,
I'm going to do because that's my weekend.
I know,
that's her
I
weekend
know,
to work too.
I know. So, but yeah, so those are 2 that we
Because
have
May is
coming up.
literally booked up.
And then in October we have the Sin Gym meet and greet on the 11th, but I don't think that we're not doing like the ramp or anything there. I'm sure we'll help out, but I was thinking about maybe setting up like a little WKN vendor booth,
Oh
something.
yeah,
So have the
for sure.
t-shirts and the 3D crap.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Sylvie's
3D
3D
stuff.
printer now.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
been if
You've been
anybody's
busy.
I know I have these things. Hold on. Did I make a noise?
No.
A
But
little bit.
look,
It's all right.
look what we made. So we have the badge holders that we 3D printed.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So we found a thing, but that, yeah, they print like perfectly on here. We don't have them put on here like in here yet, but yeah. And then we're arranging them by state, I believe. But we're gonna print those, so I'll probably have some there, maybe in different colors. If anybody wants those, you can also give those a holler. But I can't believe
I
nobody
will.
sells those. I
I know.
know. And we can do them in whatever color, but I was trying to figure out, we had joked, remember whenever Brian was on, we talked about like making like a giant map and putting them on the wall. And then
Yeah.
we just started figuring it out, and he made a couple little ones, but they were still just too big. And now he's got it to where it's like perfect. So yeah,
Nice.
we'll have some stuff like that there. And then of course like the ducks and all the things that everybody likes. Maybe some,
All that good fun stuff.
yeah. So I was thinking about doing that. But are those the only 3? Are those the only 3
The
things that we're doing for
Shriners,
clubs?
I'm
Oh yeah.
sure that the Shriners
Yeah. Yeah.
will
I'm
wind
sure.
up roped into.
Yeah. Yeah. That one was a good one last year.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what month
I
that
know
was
he's
though.
already reaching out
Okay.
to a few.
Yeah. And then yeah, and then of course just our rides and stuff that we have planned. We're already crazy busy. And then that was another thing is Amy Dan
Yeah.
with yeah, his girlfriend wants us to help with something for Lou, which is Louisville outreach for the houseless. It's like a for homeless
Mhm.
things. But wants to use WKN to do like a poker run
Oh,
in a
okay.
show. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then kind of get some of our peeps and help with some of the other clubs to do it. I thought that'd be really fun. So
Yeah.
she's gonna get with us, and it's that I'll have to get with you or have you meet us one of these days.
Yeah.
So we can actually. Right now, it's just remember we talked about it in Alabama
Yeah.
a little bit, yeah. So she's
Okay.
trying to get some stuff to to do on that. But I was like, girl, we got like no weekends, so we're gonna have to figure this out. We're gonna have to figure this out.
Yeah, we
But I've
will.
never done a poker run. Have you guys ever done a poker? Have you ever been
We've done
involved in
them
a poker
when we
run?
used to ride motorcycles. We used to do them
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, I told her that she should include motorcycles. I said that would be kind of
Yes, they're big and they
yeah,
love to do
charity stuff.
events like that,
Yeah.
Yep.
especially charity.
Yeah. So is all you do is you just get 5 decks of cards and you have like 5 places that you show up and right, and you get a card at each place.
Yep.
All right. What happens
Yeah,
if you have more
they
than
do a bunch of
52
different.
people?
There's a bunch of different ones and stuff that they do, but yeah,
Yeah, I'm like, I've never been in one and I've never done anything like that, but I'll tell my group,
yeah.
so we'll try to get you some people there. Uh, yeah, so
Yeah.
it'll be fun. I feel like that we're I don't know, it's fun to be able to go to these things and A, not have to put them on, and B, just like show up and help, and it's for a good cause and have a good time. So
Yeah.
those are fun. Lola is asleep on my arm. That is why I'm halfway out of the camera because I literally cannot move myself to, I don't know if I can move this
Yeah,
camera.
she's got you locked in and trapped.
She's
Huh?
got me locked in. I feel bad because she's so
She's only this
sweet.
big. You
I
should
know,
pick her
but
up and move her.
her head, she's so cute over here. And I don't,
Too
I don't know
funny.
where my phone is.
Too funny.
She's sleepy.
She's like, don't move me.
So, but yeah, so we're oh no, in like 3 weeks. Let me see. Is it 3 weeks? Yeah,
Yeah, the
like
first
three.
week of June we have the Windrock trip too.
Yep. Yeah, so that's gonna be like 4 out of
We
6
come
weeks.
back from a trip and then we go right back.
Yeah. Okay. So that is something too. Is that Thursday, the 5th, Savannah's possibly graduating that morning. So,
Oh, you and her graduations and our trips.
I
I
know,
know,
right?
right?
So if we went, it would definitely have to be that night. But I don't think we weren't doing anything until Friday anyway. Was it gonna be Friday, Saturday? I don't even remember what you know what? Patrick ain't even ready. So
I know. He won't be ready. He
Hey,
said he
I
won't be
guess
Patrick's not
ready
gonna
by
be.
I
June.
guess we're just gonna go.
Unfortunately, Patrick's not gonna be ready.
Yeah, so I think that if I get there Friday, I think it'll be okay. If I get there Thursday night and can wheel Friday, I don't think I want to make it Thursday night if that was a thing.
So,
Because all I have on my thing is Thursday through Sunday night, but I don't know like how I don't know what dates anything was, and I think that may actually be I think that event may eventually get shared to the page too, so people can come play with us too.
and Owensboro this year is the week before. It's the last weekend of May.
Yeah, did you guys see that it's going to be a little different this year? The Owensboro Jeep Club actually handed it off to
The city.
the city of Owensboro. So city of Owensboro is going to help. So that should probably help with like any kind of red tape or anything. I know the Owensboro Jeep Club, I believe he said that they were still going to, of course, support, but they weren't going to be in like charge of it anymore. So that'd probably help with any kind of red tape. So maybe it'll be even better like, with the growing and all that stuff. But yeah,
Awesome.
I think it's at the same place too.
It is. It's at
That
the convention center.
Yeah, they had a
Yeah.
nice little setup. That waterfront just right. That was cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right along the river there.
Yeah. Then, dude, August is also like it's not that we have a bunch of stuff. It's just that it's going to be an expensive month with
Yes.
Invasion and then Wheeling with Warren.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then we had discussed on not just doing Sunday, but also possibly Monday.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah. Wheeling or just
Wheeling
okay.
at Windrock.
Yeah.
I know it was discussed. We never actually really fully
Because we're
invested,
terrible about that. It'll be like 3 days before. We're like, are we going to lock this down?
No.
It doesn't matter that I have like this calendar because
and then Stacy's got the calendar that she printed off for us
I
to
know.
that she's backwards planning now.
She's like, I'm
she's
definitely
working on it.
Fine. I'm writing it in. It's good.
It's all
But then
good.
stuff happens too. Like, who knows We just got to go where people need us too.
Yeah.
Because who knows? We might be freaking doing rides to the hospital instead of going to the pickles and barbecue place this week on Thursday. Who knows?
I know. Yeah, we're
Hey,
hearing that Wednesdays they're supposed to be dropping. Of course, when this airs on Friday, we'll already have
yeah.
experienced
Well,
what we're talking about, what we're guessing is going to happen.
Mhm.
But they're talking 6 to 10 inches of snow
I know,
Wednesday,
what the
and then
hey?
sub-freezing temperatures Thursday, Friday. So that snow from Wednesday is still going to
Well,
stick.
he's trying to get home from Texas
I'm driving to
When's
Texas.
your mom coming back? Like, because that's scary
whenever she
Well,
too.
can get back.
the plan. So I'm driving. I think what I'll do is I'm going to leave at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, Tuesday morning.
Okay.
And then the plan's to come back on Wednesday afternoon. And mom was supposed to come with me, basically, but
Like follow
because
you?
of the
Does she fly?
weather, she
Follow.
drove. She
She's
drove
gonna
down
follow you.
already.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
plan, yeah, kind of the plan was to follow, but because of the weather, she's probably going to try to get either to Texarkana or Little Rock, Arkansas, and then stay
How
there.
many hours is it there?
It's GPS wise is about 12 and a half, but it turns into about 14 after you put fuel stops and that kind of stuff.
When's the funeral?
Wednesday afternoon or
So you're
Wednesday,
literally
Wednesday, I think 10, 11 o'clock Wednesday.
so
And
you're
I'm
gonna leave
leaving
from the
after.
funeral. Okay.
I'm leaving after.
Okay. I was thinking
So
that you were
probably about
driving Tuesday.
12.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
you'll be
I'll be
very
driving
tired
in Tuesday and then leaving Wednesday.
and driving back during all the crap probably.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. Because it's supposed to start Tuesday night. All the crap.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right.
Which way is it
I've got
gonna?
my plan.
Interesting. You
Yeah.
should just stay like a little bit
Well,
longer.
it takes you no, it takes you two different. The main route is from South Texas up into Little Rock and then over into Nashville, Memphis. No, Memphis, Nashville, and then up into Kentucky. But I may end up taking some back road ways instead of highway, going up into Louisiana, Mississippi route instead of the Arkansas route. But I
Change
don't know for
computers.
sure. It's about 30, 40 miles less, but about 30 minutes longer to go the Louisiana, Mississippi route
I know, but when you're
than
talking 12 hours, I don't feel like 30 miles or 30 minutes either which way makes a difference.
no,
Who
because you
cares?
could lose that due to accidents on the
Road
highway,
condition. Yeah.
road conditions. That's why I'm
Which
kind of thinking
which way is less hilly and more likely to get salted?
Louisiana, Mississippi up from there and then up into Tennessee
Mhm.
is not as bad because I'll basically hit Memphis and then jump on what is that 65 once I get
Are
in, not Memphis, in Nashville. Yeah, in
are they
Memphis,
getting
and
snow
then go to
too? Have you
65.
looked that up?
I don't know yet. I haven't actually looked yet to see.
Obi's getting him a report tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obi
That's
said
what
he's going to get a
that's what
report.
I texted in the whole thing. I'm like, hey man, I didn't know
Yeah.
He
his
told him his route, and he's going to pull him. He's going to get him some
did
information
you?
because Obi's the
Because
best.
Yeah.
yeah, he's gonna let me know something. So let me see. Little Rock, Arkansas. What does it say? What is our 10-day? Yeah, they're talking snow, 70% chance of snow then too
Dang.
in Little Rock.
Yeah.
So I wonder what let's see.
What did you get into,
What
ma'am?
is Texarkana?
Give me a bad.
Texarkana. So they're not even calling for any, just cloudy,
In Texarkana.
possible rain in Texarkana.
You want one? Sit.
What is Texarkana? Is that where the three
That's
states
right
are
there at the
together?
border. It's the border. Literally, the town or the city is in between Texas and Arkansas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
so it's actually a city
Texarkana.
name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Texarkana.
Okay,
Yeah, Texas
funny.
and Arkansas slammed together.
Yeah.
Texarkana. So, um, Yeah, they're just getting rain, is what it's showing. Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, and then that's it. And then in the high 30s, low 40s for the temperature. But Little Rock, in Arkansas, is they're calling for snow.
Oh, really?
Little Rock. Yep. They're actually calling for snow. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit of rain and then snow Tuesday night, or actually, yeah, Tuesday evening, snow, and then into Wednesday morning, and then nothing after that. But it's going to be in the teens temperature wise. But here it's going to be
0.
basically 0 degrees here on Wednesday or on Wednesday, Thursday.
So
It's
while
going to be
he
in, I think
goes
the
to
low
the
teens
funeral,
Wednesday, and then
I'm staying home.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah,
Thomas isn't going to be out there shoveling your driveway like he was before 10 times in those 11 inches.
Well, I
I'd be like,
I
I'm
still may
sorry,
get
I've
up and
snowed it.
decide to go, but it looks like I will probably stay just for the fact of the dogs. And if the boys
Yeah.
can't get over here
Yeah.
to take care of the dogs, then
Yeah.
they're going to be here by themselves, and we can't take that chance.
I know. Yeah, because I'm sure they're going to ask people to stay off the roads if it's going to get that bad again. Hopefully,
yeah,
I'm sure that again we'll have a bunch of people out helping. So
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They're talking basically another city shutdown in a
yeah,
sense.
it's
And if
insane.
one of our kids decide to go out and try to go to work and then slide off the road, then somebody's got to get them help. And yeah.
Yep, yep. Sylvia will be calling you. Go pick them up.
No, Dustin's going to be yelling at
Dustin
me.
got you on lockdown. Dustin gonna lock you down
I
again.
know, and of
He's
course I
gonna
work
steal
though.
your
See,
keys.
last time I didn't work on Sunday or Monday, but this is Tuesday and Wednesday, so I'm gonna have to drive myself to work. And then just hope that people show up because my God, I don't know if we can get any more broke between January and February with all the snow days and then everybody
Yeah.
having the flu.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm like, I have so many openings in my book. It's not even funny. But hey, at least I, didn't lose power and I didn't get the flu and all those things that
Yep.
all these other poor people had. So,
well,
100%.
Stacy made the mistake and told me what our electric bill is going to be this month of March.
yeah, it's been bad. The
It's
electric
it's
bills have been
about
bad.
$250 more.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
my salon bill was, I don't pay the one at home, but the one at the salon was almost
No,
$700,
almost $300
which
more.
I should not complain about because at the old salon, my last bill there was $2,000, my last
Oh my
electric bill.
gosh.
Yeah, because you guys never saw the other salon. The other salon was
No,
5,000 square. It was almost 4.5 times as big as my salon is now.
Stacy, I
So,
think
oh
the cat got locked in the closet. I'll be right
my gosh,
back.
it looks like Lola is in Dustin's beard.
She's smelling his beard. Give me a kiss, Dad. Give me a kiss.
Yeah, she had really long hair, and then yesterday I decided to shave it because you know how she is. She hates being brushed. She hates being food. So I shaved it, and now I think she's mad at me. And
Yeah.
then but she's like mad at me yet cuddly.
Yeah.
Like I'm so cold. I need all your body warmth, but I'm also really mad at you. So her other hair's still long, but what do you think? It's
Do whatever,
crazy.
All
Mom.
right, I'm back. I was hearing scratching and I thought it was a cat or something. I don't know what it was. It was an animal scratching on something.
Yeah, and then so Thomas. Well, I guess maybe if Thursday's not crazy, maybe we will go to that one place over that Sandra made. It is this.
Oh
I
yeah.
bet you she cancels it.
Do you think?
I bet it. Well, we'll have to
I didn't.
see.
I didn't get to go to the last one either. So
I know.
this will be the first time I get to go there. And Audie said that they have really good wings.
Yeah.
That reminds me. Remember how I got the wings at the pizza place that you guys, what was it called? Kickin' Pizza,
Uh-huh.
which was actually really good for anybody who's near
We love
E-Town,
kicking pizza.
and it's
Mhm.
very affordable.
Yes.
So I had got these wings, and a lady talked me into mild and garlic parmesan mixed together. Really good. Well, I only ate 5 of my 10 wings. So I had and then Dustin had one. So I had 4 wings, and we're bringing them home. As soon as we roll in and he goes to pick up my dang box of wings, he
He
spills them
dumps them out.
all in the inside of my Jeep. So I had
Oh my
mild,
gosh.
yeah, because listen, guys, for anybody who has been listening to I can't believe I didn't start with this, my saga of my power steering and all of that
Oh yeah.
crap, and then bringing it to a dealership that hated my Jeep and did not even want to touch it, but we're not going to talk about those people. If we're going to find out kind of people, it's fine. Um, I think it's my taser because whenever I took my taser out, it has stopped. Dustin put my taser back in.
And it started.
Immediately, it started again. Took my taser out, it stopped. So we kept
Did
it out
you
for
did you
about,
completely unmarry the taser?
yes. So he messaged Taser, and Taser told him to do that all again, and do another update. Dustin's like, I just did the update the other day, but they're like, no, do this update. And it did something, stuck it in. So he stuck it in. What day did we go to the pizza? Thursday?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Okay, right before we left, he put it in. Drove it all the way there. It was fine. As soon as I turned on my Jeep to go home, power steering gone. So yeah. So then he took the taser back out, and it's been again fine ever since. Yeah, I think it's a taser. It,
That's weird.
I know, which
Really
makes
weird.
to me it's kind of makes sense though. Oh, and it had 5 engine codes and 2 or 3 body codes with my check engine light right at that night, and we'd already cleared it. Because remember, whenever I went to the one dealership, I had 52 codes.
Yeah.
So so yeah, I think that's it. But I mean, it's essentially like a computer hacker, right? Like it
Hmm.
kind of hacks that computer. So Dustin was thinking that maybe, I don't know, maybe like
There's
it,
got
Because
to
of
be
the
something wrong with it.
e-torque may have something to do. Because I
well,
know if
because other people have it and don't really have a problem. But Dustin was thinking maybe there's something actually wrong with my taser. Like maybe its circuit board is
Yeah.
crazy and it keeps sending all those weird messages to my CAN bus. Because isn't that what it connects to?
yeah.
So he's gonna re-message Taser. He was like really hoping it wasn't the Taser because he didn't want to have to like message Taser and be like, "Look, this sucks." Um,
No,
but
that's
I'm like,
understandable.
I would really much rather it be a $300 Taser than my whole Jeep.
Well, even if they could send y'all another one to see if that's the problem, and then if that's the problem, then y'all purchase another one.
Yeah. Well, so because you don't have any problems with yours, right?
Mm-mm.
John doesn't
And
have any problems with
and
his.
Jennifer, her thing wasn't from her Taser, right? Her
Mm-mm.
4-wheel drive thing, it wasn't
No, and
from
her tasers, they need to do several
update.
updates.
Yeah.
They've
Yeah.
they haven't updated it in the 2 years or so that they've
So it kind of
had her
makes
Jeep.
sense though, because so when I got my 38s, I bought my Jeep in January, and when I got my 38s in March or April, I can't remember. Whenever we went on the ride, when we went to Blue Holler for the first time,
Mhm.
whatever that was, March or April, 2 years ago. Um,
Okay.
it was shortly after that that I had like a weird kind of electrical problem. And then remember, I kind of had all of that all the way up until Invasion, whenever, and you guys accidentally left me because you thought I was right behind you, but I was actually had a dead
Yeah.
battery in a parking lot because all that electrical stuff. So then we
Yeah.
switched that battery, and then we're like, okay, it's fixed now. But then the next month is when I started losing power steering all the time
So it
because
may
it was
have
right
done
after
something.
Shelbyville, because it was right after Shelbyville Jeep Invasion, because
Yeah.
then we went to the Gaslight Festival, and on that morning on my way there is the first time I'd lost power steering, and I've just been losing it every damn time since. So I mean, that would be like the only thing other than in July I added my lift, but other than that, that would have been some of the only things in that time period. It's weird, right? I mean, I
Maybe
really
maybe
hope
the battery short or whatever was going on with your battery
like
could
fried the
have
motherboard or something.
messed it up.
Something in
Yeah.
that taser up.
I
It's
Yeah.
a
don't know
possibility. I mean,
what.
electronics is weird.
Right. The good thing is that like he has it out right now, but he left it to where my tires are right and my like I said, my cargo, all my things are still on there except my start stop thing. Like that's annoying. Um, but the only thing that will be a pain in the butt is whenever I'm wheeling. So I said, even worst case, just put it in the mornings whenever I wheel. I'll drive wherever with no power steering, because to be able to do my lockers and stuff while I'm moving and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That will be the only thing that is going to be annoying that I won't have. I'll be like everybody else, having to wait for my four-wheel drive to go down. All right.
That is interesting.
Yeah, I know. But remember how I kept saying, I'm like, could it be my taser? Could it be my taser? No, it can't be your taser. They're like,
It
it's my
shouldn't be. There's
taser.
nothing to really
I
pinpoint it to
know,
go
but
there,
I
but
just really thought that it made sense.
Yeah, I would just keep it out and see if you lose any power steering
I
until we go
haven't.
wheeling
So
again.
so
And
do this because the Taser does have two different features. So one, whenever you marry it, and it has the live features where you keep it plugged in,
yeah,
but
those I don't
plug
have
it
right
in.
now.
Well, right. I'm saying though, plug it in, remarry it, get all your stuff set. So like your tire size and all your other non-live stuff
Yeah,
set. Unplug the Taser and
that's what
see
we
if it
did.
does it.
Oh, that's what we've done, and it hasn't. It hasn't done it since.
I'm saying though, did you unmarry it or did you still keep it married to
Both.
your Jeep, just unplugged it? Both. Okay.
Yeah. So it doesn't do it as long as the damn thing's not plugged in.
Oh, weird.
I know. That's what Dustin was saying. He's like, I don't understand because it still has all of the other functions in there. So we think it has to be something with the wiring. Like when it's zapping, I don't know. But yeah, when it's not in there, like right now, it's married, but it's not plugged in. When it's not plugged in, there's no problem. And it went usually the longest I'd ever go with not having it would be like a week. Like once we did the like um got the code, cleared the codes. If we cleared the codes, the longest it would go before it decided to happen again would be 6 to 7 days, and it's been doing that fine. But as soon as we plugged it in, it was 2 days the first time, and then 2 ignition turn-ons this last time. Like literally as soon as we plugged it back in. It's crazy.
That is weird.
I know. I'm just really, 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 really happy that it may not be like my whole computer system or something.
yeah.
Yeah, like your ECU, PCM,
Yeah, like
all your
everything.
CAN buses,
Everything. Yeah, all the
everything,
things.
all of it, all the
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
I mean, like there's normal stuff that I feel like our Jeeps do that I'm just like, the power steering gets annoying. Like when I had to drive all the way to and from Stony Lonesome, Alabama, 5 hours, my shoulder right here hurt so bad from wrestling that like it
Yeah.
hurt. It hurt when I got home. I guess we came home on Monday. Yeah, we came home on Monday. So
Yeah.
Tuesday, doing hair, doing highlights with my shoulders up. Like I was like, what is wrong? But yeah, it was because I was muscling, and then because my Jeep wants to always go right, I have to keep it pulled hard as crap. It's
Yeah, because of the bigger tires, because mine does the same thing depending on
yeah.
the how the road is
Angle. Yeah.
positioned.
Yeah. And you know I've
Even
always been
even
a
just
slow
the
lane.
slightest angle, it wants to go hard right.
Yeah. Hard right. Yeah.
It's because of the
And
big tires.
yeah, and
I've had
then
it aligned. I've had mine aligned 3 or 4 times.
same. It
Yeah,
doesn't. Yeah, Dustin's.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
because
that's
of the
what I try
bigger
to tell him.
tires.
Yeah, he's even tried to do something where he like pigeoned them a little bit because he thought maybe the speed would like straight it. I don't know, but it doesn't matter.
No,
It
it's
doesn't
the
matter.
joy of running 40s. That's all.
Yeah, but at least it'd be really great if Dustin couldn't say my Jeep was a giant piece of crap because it was really just the Taser that he purchased.
It's still going to be a giant piece of
He's
crap to
not here
him.
to defend himself. He's right here.
Nope.
I know I had to. I can't. Can I do it this time?
You're
There
on
you
the
go.
you got right on the cheek.
He's he's
Oh, too
so
funny.
cute, little Henri. But they they were all out there welding, so we had to dig out all of our and anybody who is a real welder, don't judge us because we know that these are not like technical welding, but they are. He's not welding, but for people that are just like watching in the background, they at least make your eyes and balls not burn completely off.
Is
So we
it
have a couple.
snowing again?
No, you
It
just
is
watch them
snowing
like
out there.
this.
Yeah.
You just watch like this.
I'm like this with like the little
You
hole.
squint. You do the safety squints, and then
Or
the finger squints.
sometimes I just turn my phone on and I watch it through my
Watch
phone.
it through your phone. Yeah, there you
I
go.
figure
The
you can't
snow
get UV.
started.
Yeah, Stacy, it's supposed to be
Yeah.
snowing again. By the way,
It's snowing. It is at our house.
So yesterday it was pouring down rain and people were parking in the yard because there's just
your yard's
I
a
know.
swamp fest.
And we're like,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So then Savannah, like, I was like, please don't park in the yard, honey, because like our yard's already a sloppy mess. So she's crazy. So I knew she would tear up
I
the
hear
yard.
a cat.
That's what Thomas said a minute ago. But then now everyone's having to park on the street because you can't park in our yard with how much
What
snow is
room?
in there either.
Oh, yeah, she got locked in the other spare bedroom.
Oh,
That's what it
paper
is.
bag.
Oh, Max was locked in there.
Everybody was locked in there.
Freaking dogs.
Oh goodness.
Well, they like to follow and sneak and hide, and then they get locked in somewhere, and then oh my gosh, it's the end of the world.
Right.
Silly dogs.
So, do you remember when I went to go put the cat box to go soak in the bathroom?
Max was in the bathroom.
Bathroom.
I thought
Sorry,
I heard
Max, I was
something
wondering.
scratching at the door, and I thought it was the cat in our closet. And I opened the closet, and there was nothing there.
It was Max scratching the bathroom door.
Well,
Sorry,
my
Max.
little monsters are still back. I'm trying to think of how long people have been here. I think since like 1 or 2. I don't remember.
Oh wow.
But the dogs, this is the third day of people being here all day. And they're still acting like every time someone walks in the door, who's been here?
Whoa,
like,
whoa.
Yeah. Well, no, Wavy's the best because it like spooks her. And then she does that really loud thing that makes everybody jump. So they're barking like crazy people right now at the same people who've been here for 3 days.
No diesel.
Well, Bentley does that to me until I pick him up. So that's
yeah.
basically him saying,
Yeah.
pick me up, pick me up.
Bentley
pick me
will
up, pick me
completely
up,
do
pick
that
me up.
until I just keep handing Bentley to Lexi because Lexi really likes him. And so whenever he starts being bad, I just pick him up and hand him to her. Kind of like I do you, Thomas, whenever you're here. I'm like, well, he likes you back. So here you go.
Yeah.
Hold
I like Bentley.
Hold this little barker.
No.
I like Bentley.
You guys saw the picture of how bad he looks, his little haircut.
Quit cutting that poor dog.
I know. It's not, I mean, it's a little bit better. You know, they say the difference between a bad haircut and a good haircut's 2 weeks. So we have 1 more week and maybe he'll look better.
No, you're going to need 3 or 4 weeks for him to look better.
Poor baby.
Poor guy.
Wow.
Oh, anything else going on, guys? I think that, like I said, this has been a pretty...
Yeah.
This was going to be a chill podcast.
Oh, yeah, chill podcast. No, I've talked to Senza Sarah. I know she's gonna be on in 2 weeks, but anybody else, anybody else has anything cool that they want to talk about or foundations that you like in the Jeep thing and you want to be on the podcast and talk to us?
Hit us up.
Give us a holler. Yeah.
I know there's 3 different people I'm working on right now that I'm talking to. That'll be hopefully a couple of them be towards the probably March, April.
Yeah. So Sarah, I messaged her. She's actually going to what's the one in Arkansas? Hot Springs. The hot spring. So that's why she couldn't be here today, is because she's actually going there. And that's on one of my list of places to go with the I was actually, that actually works perfect. That we're going to talk to you after that. And then I believe that we're going to talk about the Mission 22 as well.
Yeah.
But
yep. And then I know I've been talking to her off and on of trying to get where we can all get together and actually go on a trip together.
Yeah. Lots of wheeling adventures hopefully coming up. But yeah, so if anybody has has a cool build that you want to talk about, or some really cool trips that you do, or your local Jeep club and you want to promote something going on with it, give us a holler because we like guests. It definitely gives us something a little bit more to talk about. That Dustin likes those because he's like, what are we going to talk about? Nothing. What do we ever talk about? And I'll be like, oh, never mind.
Making you mad, Dustin. Just making you mad.
Never mind. We have Jamie on tonight, so it's gonna be a real podcast. Or we have Like we have Brian, we have Will. Yeah. So when we have a guest, then it's a real podcast and it's
Yeah.
not the we didn't talk about nothing.
We ain't gonna
Like
talk about anything.
we're
And then
not
we
talk
talk for
like
2 hours about
I
nothing.
know 2 hours about nothing. I'm like, have you ever watched a podcast, sir? Because most of the podcasts I do, except Joe Rogan, he like talks about like legit crap all the time, and that is so exhausting. But most of the podcasts they don't talk about nothing unless you're watching like a cooking one or something where they're teaching you something. Well, you know what? I ain't teaching nothing.
We will teach you on
We're
the
teaching you
trails.
to
Come wheeling
bullshit.
with us.
That's
Yeah,
it.
the point of our podcast is to be our friend. And you get to be in our friendly conversation just like this. Because
Yeah.
that's
Yep.
what it is. Yeah. Like you get to laugh with I laugh like crazy whenever I rewatch the podcast. 'Cause we're
Did
crazy.
you get a chance to watch last
I
week's
watched last week's. I did. Yeah. Did you do something
the
different that
Tweety
I didn't? Oh, the
the
Tweety
Tweety
Birds. Yeah.
Birds?
I'm like, did you do something that I didn't pay? Yeah. There was a lot of Tweety Birds.
Yes, Miss Rainbow
Sorry,
Smeagol.
Dustin.
Oh yeah, I don't have to worry about this one.
That's what he gets. That's what he gets for not being here. I have to put a Tweety Bird like right here on his.
Like stick your finger in
Yeah.
his nose.
He's gonna be so bad. That's probably where every one of those little gray whiskers come from. That one's mine, and that
Because of
one's mine.
you.
That one's mine. That one right there is probably Savannah's, but that one's definitely mine.
There
Poor
should be
guy.
one or two in there because of his leg.
Yeah, and he used to have a whole lot more hair too, but I'm pretty sure the stress of having two girls in the house and a bunch of dogs and cats is wearing on him. He's so cute. He's a good sport.
So
He's a really
what?
good sport.
Oh, I think Dylan and Claire are
Oh,
just
everyone's
showed
here.
up. Yeah, Stacy said that they were going to be showing up. I was like, we're going to be doing the podcast. They
I
just
know,
have to
but
wait.
it's the wrong day. So yeah,
It's Sunday.
it
We
is
normally do it on
Sunday.
Monday because I'm going to be either in bed asleep or on the road. We decided to go ahead and do it
Yeah,
tonight
and then we had to do it Tuesday of last week, but I don't remember why that was. Oh, Stacey had to work.
because Stacy had to work late,
Mhm.
and we got Ed and
Oh, and Ed
Taya.
had to work. Yeah, and Ed had to
Yeah,
work
we got Ed and
late too.
Taya.
Yeah. Yep. So you
Yeah.
know what? We just roll with it. Whatever works out, works out.
But we try to do
We're
it Sunday or
trying,
Monday when Dustin's got to do
yeah,
the
and we're
editing.
trying to do one every single week because we know that you guys would just like literally be so lost without hearing our
I know.
voices
I
every
know.
week.
Right.
So we do
Right?
this for you. Dustin's like 52.
I did get a video posted.
I know,
That's
yeah.
not the podcast. It was back when in January during the
Yeah.
snow, pulling out a little S10.
Yeah.
Good little video.
Fun.
It's a good little video.
Womp womp. Little
Yeah.
lowered S10, I think, at that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been out on the
Yes.
road, I don't think.
Hey, Odie.
No, and I'm still trying to figure out how he slid off the road.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the roads were bad, yes, but
Probably
it was
being
a straight.
silly. Was
It
he
was
young?
it was a straight road.
He
Yeah,
might
I
have
would
been,
say he was in
he's
his
probably getting
20s,
on it
but
because everyone likes to get on it.
yeah, he probably was. But he slid pretty far off in the ditch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he probably got on it, started to fishtail and couldn't recover.
Yeah,
Would be my
but he
guess.
slid pretty far into it. But yeah,
All right.
fun
Well, I
times.
guess, yeah. So I guess we will let you go. Thomas, I hope you have a safe trip, and then give your mama a
Yeah,
little
appreciate
squeeze
it.
for me.
We'll do. I'll
Yeah.
keep you updated on where
Yeah.
I'm at, and then it's going to be fun driving home.
I know. If
I
you,
wonder
Thomas,
how
if
many.
you need me to come pull you
I'm-
out, let me know, okay?
I'll call you when I'm in Mississippi, slid off in a ditch somewhere, and you come get me.
I'll be like, I have
That's
no
not
idea when that's
happening.
at, but I'm coming. You
That's
know I
not
would
happening.
That's gonna be like, no, she won't. No, we're
I
not.
know. I
Absolutely not.
Dustin's like, we ain't doing that.
I know.
We ain't doing that.
We ain't going to that. We ain't going
We
to
ain't
that.
doing that. We ain't doing that. But I'll take
Oh, don't try.
I'll take my GoPros and I'll have my videos going.
Yeah.
So if anything eventful happens on my
You got it.
14-hour plus road trip home,
Because, yeah, videos or it didn't happen.
That's right.
Yep.
yeah,
So, yeah, make sure you text everybody in the group too to let us know what's happening since you're traveling so
Yeah.
far.
I sure will.
Oh.
I sure will.
All right,
So,
guys. Well, same place, Same time next week.
Like, subscribe, all the
Yes,
things.
all the fun
things.
stuff.
And
all the
share.
things.
Share the
Share.
crap out of
Oh
us.
yeah, we haven't said
love
that one lately.
Yeah,
Share.
All
Was it like,
right.
subscribe, and share?
All the
Yes.
things.
All the
Comments.
things.
We like
Yes.
All
comments
the
too.
things. Comments too. I love
Yes,
comments.
love the comments.
We
I
love
love
them.
comments.
Love the comments. Love them. Bye,
Love them.
guys.
Later.
See you.